Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleScope, your ultimate source for all things WWE, where we dive deep into the chaos, the drama, and the downright insanity of professional wrestling. I'm your host, and tonight we've got a story that's going to make your blood boil. If you're a true WWE fan, strap in, because what happened on Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble is nothing short of a travesty, a complete and utter betrayal of everything we love about this sport. Bron Breakker, the powerhouse who's been tearing through the roster like a freight train, absolutely snopped. And it's not just any snop. We're talking full-on destruction, a mystery attacker lurking in the shadows, and a level of carnage that left the arena in ruins. This isn't just wrestling news. This is an outrage. How could WWE let this happen? Who's pulling the strings behind this mystery assault? And why does it feel like the entire company is conspiring against one of its brightest stars? Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. Picture this. The Royal Rumble just wrapped up in epic fashion. 30 superstars entered that ring, battling tooth and nail for a shot at immortality at WrestleMania. The crowd was electric, the stakes were sky high, and in the midst of it all, Bron Breakker, the second-generation beast, son of the legendary Rick Steiner, made his presence felt like never before. This guy has been on a rocket ship trajectory since debuting on the main roster. With his explosive spears, his raw power, and that unbreakable intensity, Breakker has been the talk of the town. Fans have been chanting his name, predicting he'd be the next big thing, maybe even dethroning Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes. But oh, how the mighty can fall, or in this case, how they can be pushed off a cliff by some shadowy coward. Fast forward to Monday Night Raw, live from Madison Square Garden, the Fallout show where alliances shatter and new wars ignite. The episode kicks off with the usual hype, recapping the Rumble's highlights. We see Cody Rhodes celebrating his back-to-back Rumble win, The Rock teasing a return, and all the buzz about potential Mania main events. But then, the camera cuts to the backstage area, and that's when the nightmare begins. Bron Breakker is seen pacing like a caged animal, his muscles tensed, sweat dripping from his brow. He's just come off a strong showing in the Rumble, eliminating multiple competitors with those vicious clotheslines and powerbombs, but he didn't win. No, he was tossed out in a controversial spot that had fans screaming foul play. Remember that moment? Breakker had Gunther in his sights, ready to spear him over the top rope, when suddenly, interference from the outside. A masked figure, yes, you heard that right, a mystery attacker, slides in, low blows Breakker from behind, and helps Gunther eliminate him. The ref didn't see it, the announcers played dumb, and just like that, Breakker's dreams were crushed. Now, if that wasn't infuriating enough, Raw takes it to another level. Breakker storms out to the ring early in the show, mic in hand, demanding answers. His voice is thunderous, echoing through the arena. Who the hell was that? Who dares to mess with the Breakker legacy? I want that coward in the ring now. The crowd is on their feet, chanting, Breakker, Breakker. But instead of answers, what does he get? Silence from management, smirks from the heels in the locker room, and then, boom, the lights flicker. The arena plunges into darkness for a split second, and when they come back on, that same mystery attacker strikes again. This time it's blatant. A hooded figure rushes the ring, armed with a steel chair, and unleashes hell on Breakker. Whack after whack, the chair bends against his back, his ribs, his skull. Breakker fights back like the warrior he is, but the attacker is slippery, dodging, weaving, and then vanishing into the crowd as security scrambles. But here's where it gets truly enraging, folks. Breakker, bloodied and battered, doesn't back down. No, he snaps. In a fit of pure rage, he grabs the chair himself and starts destroying everything in sight. The announce table, shattered into pieces with a massive spear through it. The ring steps, hurled into the barricades, sending fans ducking for cover. He even powerbombs a referee who tries to intervene. Accidental or not, it was chaos. The entire arena is in pandemonium, with superstars rushing out to stop him. Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, even Drew McIntyre trying to talk sense into him. But Breakker's eyes are wild, his roars deafening. This is what you wanted, WWE. You push me to the edge, and now you pay, he screams. It's like watching a volcano erupt, years of pent-up frustration boiling over in one explosive moment. Why am I so outraged about this? Because this isn't just random violence. This smells like a setup. Bron Breakker has been the golden boy, the future of WWE, and now someone's trying to derail him right after his biggest opportunity. Who gains from this? Think about it.
The Royal Rumble winner gets the WrestleMania spotlight, but with Breakker out of the picture, the path clears for established stars like CM Punk or Seth Rollins to slide back in. And that mystery attacker? Oh, we're going to dive deep into that. This isn't just a one-off. This is the start of a conspiracy that could rock WWE to its core. If you're as pissed as I am, hit that comment section right now. Who do you think the attacker is? Share this video and let's get the wrestling world talking. Let's rewind a bit and give some context, because to understand the snap, you need to know the man behind it. Bron Breakker, real name Bronson Reichensteiner, isn't just any wrestler. He's wrestling royalty. His father, Rick Steiner, and uncle, Scott Steiner, were tag team legends as the Steiner brothers, multiple-time champions, Hall of Famers, the whole deal. Bron grew up in the business, training under the best, and when he debuted in NXT in 2021, he was an instant sensation. Remember his NXT championship reigns? He dominated Tommaso Ciampa, Dolph Ziggler, you name it. His finisher, the Steiner Recliner, a nod to his heritage but with his own brutal twist. And that spear, good lord, it's like Goldberg meets Rhino, pure devastation. But the main roster call-up, that's where the real test began. Since moving to SmackDown and then Raw, Breakker has been in high-profile feuds, clashing with the likes of Baron Corbin and Ricochet. He's won the Intercontinental Championship once, defended it ferociously, but always felt like he was one step away from the top. The Royal Rumble was supposed to be his breakthrough. Entering at number 15, he eliminated 5 guys in quick succession: R-Truth, The Miz, even a returning Sheamus. The crowd was eating it up, envisioning Breakker versus Reigns at Mania. But that mystery interference, it robbed him, and us fans, of that moment. It's not just unfair, it's insulting to every hardworking wrestler who's ever laced up boots. Now back to Raw's destruction. After the initial attack, Breakker's rampage escalates. He flips the ring apron, tosses monitors into the crowd, safely thank God, and even spears a production truck backstage. The show goes to commercial in utter disarray, with Michael Cole yelling, "This is madness, someone stop him." When we return, Triple H himself, WWE's chief content officer, appears on the Titantron, trying to calm things down. "Bron, this isn't you. Stand down or there will be consequences." But Breakker isn't having it. He grabs a mic again. "Consequences? I've been dealing with your consequences my whole career. You hold me back, you protect your favorites, and now this? Bring it on." That's when the second wave hits. As Breakker rants, the mystery attacker reappears, not from the crowd this time, but from under the ring. Like a scene out of a horror movie, the hooded figure emerges, wielding a kendo stick, and lays into Breakker once more. The two brawl ferociously, Breakker landing a gorilla press slam, the attacker countering with a DDT onto the steel steps. Blood is everywhere, the ring mat stained red. Finally, other superstars intervene. The Judgment Day rushes in, but wait, are they helping or hindering? Finn Balor seems to whisper something to the attacker before they escape again. Suspicious much? This is where my blood really starts boiling. WWE has a history of these mystery angles. Remember the Nexus debut or the anonymous Raw GM? But this feels personal, targeted. Breakker's snap isn't just anger, it's a cry for justice in a system that's rigged against the new blood. Fans, if you've ever felt cheated by a booking decision, this is your moment to vent. Comment below, has WWE gone too far? Share this if you think Breakker deserves better. Let's speculate on the mystery attacker, because that's the juicy part. Who could it be? Option 1, a returning legend. What if it's Goldberg himself, jealous of Breakker's spear supremacy? Goldberg's been hinting at one more run, and taking out the young gun would be a hell of a statement. Or how about Edge? The rated R superstar has history with the Steiners and could be pulling strings from afar. But here's my unique twist, folks, something fresh to keep you hooked. What if the attacker isn't a wrestler at all? What if it's a disgruntled former employee? Someone like Ryback who's been vocal about WWE's mistreatment. Ryback's built like a tank, matches the hooded figure size, and has motive. He claims WWE held him back, just like Breakker now. Imagine the outrage if it's revealed as an outsider infiltrating Raw. Or twist it further, what if it's a deep fake setup? With AI tech advancing, could WWE be using digital trickery to create this mystery attacker as part of a meta storyline? Breakker snaps at a hologram, destroying the set in confusion. That would be mind-blowing, blending reality and fiction in a way only WWE can. Option 2, an inside job from the roster. Gunther benefits directly from the Rumble elimination, so maybe it's one of his Imperium lackeys like Ludwig Kaiser in disguise. Or Seth Rollins, the visionary who's always scheming. Seth Rollins has been feuding with everyone lately, and taking out Breakker clears his path to another title shot. But let's get controversial. What if it's family? Scott Steiner, Bron's uncle, has a wild history. Big Papa Pump could be testing his nephew's mettle in the most extreme way, pushing him to unlock that next level of aggression. And don't get started on the women's division tie-in. What if the attacker is connected to Liv Morgan or Rhea Ripley? Morgan's been on a revenge tour, and allying with a mystery figure would elevate her storyline. Imagine the cross-gender drama. The Destruction aftermath, Raw ended in shambles, medics attending to Breakker, officials suspending him indefinitely, or so they say, and social media exploding. Twitter, or X, is on fire with hashtag Breaker Snaps trending worldwide. Fans are divided. Some call him a hero for standing up, others a loose cannon. One tweet read, "Ron just exposed WWE's corruption, hashtag justice for Breaker." Another, "He's unhinged, suspend him for life." This is the kind of polarizing event that makes wrestling addictive. Looking ahead, what does this mean for WrestleMania? Breaker's suspension could be a swerve, leading to a surprise return. Maybe he crashes Elimination Chamber, hunting the attacker. Or this sparks a new stable. Breaker teams with disgruntled stars like LA Knight and Kevin Owens for an anti-establishment faction. The possibilities are endless, but one thing's clear. WWE better resolve this mystery soon or fans will riot. Diving deeper into Breaker's strategy, let's analyze why he snapped so hard. This isn't his first brush with controversy. Remember his NXT days? He feuded with Apollo Crews, nearly breaking his neck with a botched powerbomb. Critics called him reckless, but fans saw passion. On the main roster, he's been typecast as the muscle guy, rarely getting mic time to show his charisma. The Rumble snap was the straw that broke the camel's back, or in this case, the Breaker's back.